Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael Klein, Chair of the Ringling College Board of Trustees.
Good evening, and welcome to the 29th Annual Trustee Scholar Ceremony. I am Michael Klein. It's my privilege and pleasure to serve as Chair of the Ringling College Board of Trustees. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate 15 of our talented scholars, students, for achieving the distinction of being the 2023-2024 Trustee Scholar. We are live streaming this event as the Ringling College community expands around the globe. We are thrilled to celebrate the incredible collective student artists with those of you who have joined us in person and those of you who are joining us online. Thank you to each of you for your ongoing commitment to our talented students. Your support has a significant impact on their lives, and we are also deeply grateful for the many ways you contribute to their success. We will soon learn more about the incredible class of 15 scholars, artists, our luminaries, and their unique journeys and perspectives as they share their stories with us later this evening. In the meantime, enjoy your dinner, and our program will resume shortly. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Ringling College of Art and Design President, Dr. Larry Thompson.
Well, I'm back, okay? I'm back. So, good evening. Welcome once again to our 29th, it's hard to believe, annual Trustee Scholar Award Ceremony. Let me tell you, the first one was not quite like this, but it's so great to see the room filled with so many people who are interested in hearing it from our students, and that's what you're going to hear from tonight. So tonight, as I mentioned, we are celebrating the achievements of our luminaries, our 15 Trustee Scholars. Yeah, let's hear it for them. Yeah. I went around to each table to congratulate them and tell them how proud I am. I said I feel like a proud papa, even though I don't have anything to do with it. But they really are remarkable because they truly are the best and brightest of emerging creatives who are extremely talented and inspiring students and who are, well, illuminating the brilliant future of art and design and creativity. Yeah. I like the energy in this room. That's better. Yeah. Right. The best part of tonight is coming up right now, which is hearing about the journeys and the future aspirations of these 15 incredible students. We have some people to thank again for making this evening possible. Our trustees are very supportive, engaged, and committed to the institution and, of course, our students. It is their support to the college and our students that have helped us become one of the preeminent art and design institutions today. I said one of, not the yet, okay? And they support us in the mission and vision for us to become the preeminent art and design college in the world, okay? And we are on a fast track to get there. So please join me in thanking our amazing Board of Trustees. Now, the Trustee Scholar Selection Committee of the board has to choose who's going to be recommended to the board to be the Trustee Scholar. And they have to choose between 2 student nominees from each of the academic departments and 2 from the Office of Student Life. The academic department heads, working with their faculty, are responsible for selecting the 2 nominees from all their amazing third-year students. So, Student Life has to choose between all third-year students who's going to be nominated for this award. So you're going to imagine how difficult those tasks are, not only for the academic departments, but especially for Student Life. And you'll hear more on that later as each department head introduces the Trustee Scholar from their respective area. And this year, there are 14 areas are recognized, which are 13 of our academic departments, and of course, Student Life. But we actually have an extra, okay? Because the committee could not decide between the 2 students in graphic design. Yeah, graphic design's over there, as you can tell, okay? So the committee said, we're going to give it to both of them, okay? They couldn't make that decision. But that happens some years it doesn't, but so be it. This year it was graphic design's opportunity. So really, it's wonderful to see how difficult it is for that committee. That gives us a total then of 15 scholars, which costs us more money, but that's okay. You may wonder why we include Student Life in addition to the academic majors. That's because here at Ringling College, we are firmly committed to developing the whole student. And we do that by offering a very, very robust student life program that provides opportunities for development of leadership and communication skills, as well as provides opportunity for community service, all while they are working on their rigorous curriculum. And it is very, very rigorous, as the faculty would say. And believe me, I have never seen students work so hard in my life as the students here at Ringling. So we feel it's important that we include the category of student life, the selection of a trustee scholar, to honor and recognize that student scholars' significant contributions to what they have done to the community and the entire institution. I want to thank the heads of our academic departments. I want to thank Tammy Walsh, our Vice President for Student Life and Dean of Students, for all the work that they do each and every day to guide, to inspire, and to motivate our students. So you've already done it, but please again join me in recognizing this talented group of professionals. Now, one of the things about an academic institution that is true no matter where you are is that the heart and soul of any academic institution is its faculty. And all of our faculty at Ringling College dedicate themselves to helping our students to get their creative voices, to become distinguished visual and ethical thinkers, and to become prepared for this evolving creative new world. In fact, our faculty work harder than any faculty I have ever seen in my life. They spend hours and hours and hours working with our students. So please join me in thanking all of our faculty for consistently going the extra mile for our students. Thank you to all faculty. And so we feel and see the results of the hard work through the dedication that is happening daily. Thank you for everything you do for our students. So next we have, of course, the staff. We have an incredible group of staff because every person who works here at the college has an impact on student success, one way or another. Even if they're not in a classroom or running a student life program, they are there to help our students, and that's what they do. And so we have an amazing group of administrative staff and employees whose efforts also support student learning and development. So I ask you please to also give all the staff members, including those who put on this event, a round of applause and acknowledgement of what they do for our students. And finally, we have one more very, very special group of people tonight who are here that I also want to recognize. In this group, the students who are nominated to be a trustee scholar, but by their departments, but they were not selected to be a trustee scholar. And so these trustee scholar nominees, I want you to know how impressed we are with you, with each and every one of you. Because remember, you were identified as one of only two of the very top students in your discipline. So please, this is something, a distinction that you should be incredibly proud of. So we applaud you, our trustee scholar nominees, on your outstanding achievement here at Ringling College. So each year, the trustee scholars are asked to consider words, ideas, and themes that describe them, their aesthetic, and personality as a class. The words and themes that continued to surface this year were illuminating, surprise, inspiring, and hopeful. And considering these ideas and reflecting on their unique experiences individually and as a group, they collectively arrived at this uplifting and sparkling concept of being the luminaries. And so as luminaries in their academic fields, and as luminaries as role models for their peers, these trustee scholars are illuminating the world of art and design through their creativity and brilliance. They are uplifting and inspiring others along the way. Individually, these 15 scholar artists are designers, are uniquely talented, dedicated, and innovative. And together, and with the support of the college's faculty, staff, trustees, friends, families, supporters, all of you, these distinguished students are positioned to take the creative world on with confidence, passion, indelible hope for a better and brighter future, which we all need, right? We all need. And so now, it is my great honor and my pleasure to say, let's meet the 2023-24 Trustee Scholars, okay? All right.
Ellie has always been such a highly motivated student with such a positive attitude. Over the past few years, she's taken upon herself to bring our freshman community together and mentor the underclassmen students. She organizes events to bring everybody together. Ellie has also served as our pre-college TA the past 2 summers and served as a brand ambassador, presenting to pre-college students and parents and talking about the program. In the classroom, Ellie always gives her all and produces amazing work. It's my privilege to introduce this year's Business of Art and Design Trustee Scholar, Ellie Massing.
Hi, I'm not Ellie Massing. Unfortunately, Ellie could not make it tonight, and she regrets that, and we are sorry she couldn't. But I wanted to tell you how grateful we are for her nomination and the recognition of the exceptional work that she has shown. And I personally am a huge Ellie Massing fan. Oh, by the way, my name is Jeff Schwartz. I'm the Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dean of Undergraduate Studies. Huge fan of Ellie's, seeing her grow as a young creative. The work she does, her commitment, her grit, her care is an exceptional standout quality that was recognized by the trustees. So I want to thank all of you on behalf of her for this great honor. And we miss her tonight. So, quick picture, if you can all cheer. I'm going to send this to her so she can see this in real time. Is that okay? Yeah. All right, this is for Ellie. All right, thank you very much.
I don't have this year's Computer Animation Trustee Scholar in my own class, so I asked computer animation faculty for some superlatives that would describe her. They said that she's inventive, ambitious, talented, conscientious, encouraging, mature, thoughtful, well-spoken, and collaborative. But my favorite thing that they said was that she projects a curiosity to learn, and that's at the core of every successful person. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you this year's Computer Animation Trustee Scholar, Elena Sarenko.
Hi there. Oh, exciting. Hi, my name's Elena Sarenko, and I'm honored to be the Computer Animation Trustee nominee this year. So, the first rule of improv is yes and. Say you're in a scene and someone yells, "See that cat?" and you say, "No." It kills the scene. Now if they said, "See that cat?" and you said, "Yes, and," it wants to know why you cheaped out on the wet food. Now that's when things start getting interesting. When I came to Ringling College, I had never touched a 3D program before. When I was told to make a 3D program model, I replied, "Yes, and it is gonna look really bad." And the first one did. But it was the pursuit of knowledge and saying yes, and this time, I'm gonna do it a little bit better, which made me fall in love with the medium. I live by this idea of taking a challenge, accepting it, and growing from it. I chose Ringling not only for their talented alumni, beachy location, or proximity to a mini golf course with live gators. God, anyway, but to tell stories. There's a power in visualizing a culmination of your experiences and sharing it with others. Animation has the power to grapple with difficult subjects in an approachable way. It makes you sob over a PG film about an anthropomorphic balloon. In short, it makes other people see the cats too. I couldn't have been here without my parents, my boyfriend, friends, and professors. To develop alongside the storytellers of tomorrow and learn from industry professionals has been indescribable. My parents showed me what it is to pave a path for yourself and have fun along the way. The example they set and their constant support let me chase my dreams. Thank you to my friends and community. Every night spending working until 2 a.m. was with the most hardworking, talented, funny, and exhausted people I have ever met. Thank you to the CA faculty. You have literally taught me everything I know. A big thank you to Paul Downs, Steve Hickner, and Jim McCampbell for teaching me to be the storyteller I am today. This school has pushed me to yes-and it all the way to this stage, and I am ecstatic to create my senior film with all the skills I've learned. Your contributions, passions, and support of the arts have allowed me to be here today, and I am forever grateful. And I hope you all go looking for cats too.
Logan's the sort of student you're always happy to see in class. He's excited to be there, brings the right kind of energy, and is always looking for an opportunity to raise up others and support everyone. He's also the terrific student who puts in extra effort on every single assignment and has a commitment to story that's unparalleled. I'm happy to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar from the Department of Creative Writing, Logan Faulkner.
How's everybody tonight? Yeah, this is an amazing event. Thank you everyone who's here. So, without further ado, I have a question for you. What is the difference between storytelling and wizardry? Well, it's not that much. It's a tantalizing, beautiful, and enigmatic thing in many ways. And for me, writing is how I harness, shape, and project said magic into the world, giving it form in my mind, helping other people see the stories. But here's my question. What happens when you mix dyslexia into that? Well, first of all, you get crazy spellings, and I mean insane ones, and then run-on sentences that go on for maybe half a paragraph before your professor says, "Please, God, Logan, slow down." However, that doesn't mean it's impossible. From my youngest days, I've always told stories. However, I've always struggled to read. So my comprehension, it was fine. I could tell you a billion facts about pirates and Vikings and who knows what else. But when it came to books and the world of words, they just sort of moved like anthills, agitated all over the place. And I gotta say, my parents did a great deal to support me. From homeschooling to indulging my curiosities to searching for ways to help me overcome my struggles. Eventually, they sent me to a learning program with one Elizabeth Perry, a woman I cherish deeply, who taught me how to read. After a year of intense training and work, the once forbidden world of words was open to me. I also gained a fearless determination to take on any challenge life gave me, because if I could overcome my biggest challenge, I can do anything. So soon I turned my attention to the challenge that tantalized and eluded me, which is the world of words. Ringling College and the Creative Writing Department are teaching me the tools and knowledge to let me work as hard as I play, and are giving me the freedom to explore my new interests in various fields. A large part of that freedom comes from the support of campus services like the Student Learning Center. I have been blessed to have the support of Barbara Gentry, a learning specialist who helps me catch my errors, to which I am completely blind to, and focus on my craft rather than my difficulties. Each member of the faculty has challenged me to hone my craft in a variety of new mediums and has empowered me to explore all facets of writing. I wouldn't be the same person I am today without the immense support of the college, the staff, the faculty who have shown me that anyone can do the impossible with the right support. I want to thank my loving parents, my radiant girlfriend, my awesome friends, and my inspiring faculty and lifelong mentors for supporting me in a passion I love with all of my core. I especially want to thank the Board of Trustees for the great honor of being selected as the Trustee Scholar for Creative Writing. And I want to thank everyone who is here tonight, everyone who is watching. Your support is priceless to all of us. And I hope you follow your dreams and weave your magic for all the world to see. Thank you.
Chelsea Coe is a brilliant designer who always brings creativity and passion to the classroom and all of her projects. What really makes Chelsea stand out amongst her peers is her incredible strength. Chelsea is an activist, an advocate for human rights, for equal rights for herself and others. She has emerged as a leader in the department and undoubtedly will be a leader in industry as she embarks on her epic career. It is my honor to introduce to you the 2023 Trustee Scholar for the Department of Entertainment Design, Chelsea Coe.
Hi everybody, my name is Chelsea Coe, and I'm extremely honored to say that I'm the second ever entertainment design student to be selected as Trustee Scholar. Following the legacy of my fellow friend and mentor figure who is in the audience today, B. Chi-Chi. When I explain what entertainment design is to my friends, family, and fellow industry professionals, I describe it as a mixture of interior, architectural, and spatial design. Together, these areas of design thinking tell a story that guides guests through unforgettable experiences. Growing up, I was always mesmerized by the theme parks. These magical realms provided an oasis for me to escape to. In a world that is so cruel and unwelcoming at times, these places accepted all and created meaningful memories. With that being said, this is exactly why my wife and I find ourselves spending all of our free time at the parks. We can appreciate the time and creative talents that were involved to dream up immersive environments, and, importantly, we can feel safe and comfortable in our identities. I've been incredibly fortunate during my time at Ringling College. I was given resources to accomplish things I never thought I would 4 years ago. Even deep in the pandemic, my professors were attentive and passionate in helping me achieve my career goals. This past summer, I interned with one of my dream companies, Universal Orlando. I was able to immerse myself in the industry and design with a goal of shaping the future of the guest experience. My creative passion was ignited, and I knew that choosing entertainment design as my path was exactly what I was always meant to do. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Board of Trustees, Dr. Thompson, Jamie DeRuiter, the Entertainment Design Department head, as well as our small but mighty faculty board, Songwoo Nam, Greg Randall, Kevin Prim, Deborah Wren, Chelsea Bruner, and Rick Dankin. Every faculty member here at Ringling has shown me kindness and partnership and generosity that helped me grow to become the person I am today. To my beautiful wife and all of my family that are here with me tonight, as well as my family watching from home, I would like to thank you for never giving up on my creative aspirations, because without you, I would not be standing on this stage today. I will forever be grateful to be the second recipient of this incredible award for entertainment design. And to end this on a high note, I would like to share my personal slogan, Shell Yeah. Congratulations to my fellow nominees and scholars. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us.
I don't even know where to begin with Milena because her list of accomplishments and what she's done is so long and expansive. The work that she does is A+ excellent. She just continues to excel as both a filmmaker, a producer, a director, a writer, a collaborator. And she's just one of those students, and she's one of those people that you can just count on. She's done so much for her classmates and for the community, and I'm really excited to just see where life is going to take her, because she will be a force in this world to reckon with. I am happy to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Film, Milena Montero.
Hey! Good evening, everyone. My name is Milena Montero, and I'm an international student from Argentina. It is an honor and a privilege to be here tonight among so many talented artists and creatives. Growing up in a family of journalists, storytelling was all around me. I was encouraged to ask questions, dig deeper, and step outside of my comfort zone. Aspiring to create thought-provoking work that live at the intersection of art and activism, I applied to Ringling College. I felt humbled and empowered when I was awarded a full scholarship to the Ringling Film Department. Thanks to the generosity of our donors, I had the unprecedented opportunity to develop my artistic skills and nurture my academic curiosity without worrying about finances. In the fall of 2020, in the midst of a global pandemic, I began my studies online from Buenos Aires. Collaborating with students across 5 different time zones, I worked within my limitations to produce unconventionally creative projects. And experiencing Ringling remotely taught me that creativity is limitless, and oftentimes the best work is created under very strict guidelines that motivate us to think outside of the box. Upon my arrival on campus, I made it my mission to connect with the college community by actively seeking new opportunities, such as participating in student organizations, volunteering on film sets, and leading the International Cultures Club. So from my 4-person cruise during COVID-19, working with teams of 100 or more, Ringling Film taught me that collaboration is a priority and it takes a village to make a film. It feels a bit strange to be standing here tonight without my crew by my side. I would not be standing here without the support of the college faculty and staff, and of my classmates, Gabriel Lopez, Alejandra Cintron Rivera, Almandra Kovac, Carly Jones, Salimi Tidieri, Delaney Mann, and Sam Russell. You're my source of light and inspiration. You elevate my work, and you motivate me to give my best every day. Thank you for your unconditional support. I'm also very grateful to have the support of my Art Network crew tonight. Marquis Doyle took a chance on me and offered me my first ever on-campus job, showing me that at Ringling, learning is not confined to the 4 walls of the classroom. Last but not least, to those who believe with me every step of the way since I first picked up a camera, watching from home and far away, mamá, papá, Lara, familias y amigos. Muchísimas gracias.
Christina is a talented, dedicated, and hardworking student who can always be counted on to support her fellow artists. She's a gifted painter and sculptor, a leader, and a mentor. I'm proud to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Fine Arts, Christina Antonio.
All my life, people have always told me I have very big eyes. And as a kid, I would always respond with, it's because I'm an artist. I guess I thought that the bigger the eyes you have, the better you are at visualizing what you want to create. What I didn't realize as I grew into my passion more was that it was somewhat true. My big eyes were representative of my profound fascination with the world that surrounded me. And in search of a community with other big eyes and ideas is what led me to choose the Fine Arts program at Ringling College. But my time at Ringling hasn't always been easy, and I often found myself wondering whether my passion could truly translate into a sustainable career. But each obstacle I faced served as a catalyst for my personal development. Ringling really pushed me to refine my techniques, deepen my understanding of the art world. I learned that it's the small lessons encountered along the way that can somehow widen your eyes even more to potential opportunities. My time here has also taught me that art is not just about creation, it's about connection. It's about bridging cultures, building relationships, and finding common threads that unite us as a community. Standing here today, I see myself as part of a larger movement of big-eyed artists who have that skill to ignite change and raise awareness. But none of this would have been possible without the support from my family, friends, and faculty, who played a crucial role during my time at Ringling. Their belief in my talent and their generosity really motivated me to pursue fine art as a serious endeavor and to embrace the uncertainties as opportunities for growth. The relationships I have formed over the years have supported each other's triumphs and setbacks, creating an environment of mutual respect. And for that, I am eternally grateful. To all the big-eyed artists, work hard and follow your creative passions. You never know what things you might see along the way. Thank you for being a part of my journey, for allowing me to share my story with you. Thank you.
Layla is a student that defines the word professionalism. She's extremely respectful to all of her faculty. She's very kind and very helpful to all of her classmates. She's somebody who has multiple qualities of a leader and will likely be a leader sometime in the near future. Layla has an insane set of skills. Her 2D development is of the top of the students. She has a vision that takes that 2D development and pushes it all the way into the final 3D environment products that she produces. It's cohesive, and she has an extremely keen eye for cohesion on all of it and creating a nice aesthetic. I am proud to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Game Art, Layla Russell.
If you asked me 3 years ago to stand up on stage and deliver a speech to such an inspiring and creative group of people, I would have cowered away in fear and questioned myself if my insight could even be valuable to share. Never could I fathom that I would be representing Ringling College as the Game Art Trustee Scholar. Like my fellow Trustee Scholars, my passion for creativity ignited at a young age, but it wasn't until my AP Studio Art class that I began to take art seriously. In this class, I found a community among friends who motivated me to pursue art as my calling. This sense of communal support was invaluable, especially when academic pressures threatened to pull me away from my artistic aspirations. Childhood memories of playing video games with my family hold a special place in my heart. I lost touch with this hobby when the pace of high school picked up, and I didn't plan on games fitting into my artistic career, as I initially set out to be an animator. When my final semester in high school was moved online due to COVID, I lost the community that I had found through art. For a time, I felt my creative spark dimming. Video games became my refuge, reigniting my passion. During this challenging period is when the pieces fell into place, and I found my true calling in game art. 3 years of unwavering dedication have had significant rewards. I am profoundly grateful to the Board of Trustees for recognizing my work and naming me a Trustee Scholar. I want to thank my parents for supporting me and providing me with this opportunity to attend Ringling. Thank you to my roommates and game art friends for always supporting me and lifting me up when I needed it most. The knowledge my classmates have shared with me has been invaluable to my success. The game art faculty has shaped me into the artist I am today. Ryland deserves a special mention for keeping me grounded despite my wild ideas, and for being critical in a way that pushes me to better myself. It is an honor to be recognized amongst these other talented artists, who I consider to be friends, peers, and luminaries. As a Trustee Scholar, I am committed to becoming a better artist to inspire future game art students. I now feel empowered to enter the professional world, confident in my abilities and eager to make new connections. Ringling has revealed to me that I truly do have an important voice and taught me how to use my art as a tool to empower that. I am thankful to have had a chance to share my journey with all of you today and extend my gratitude for nominating and supporting me as a Trustee Scholar. Thank you.
Sandra's work in our department started getting recognition when she got a Best of Ringling vote from our outside juror when she was a freshman. Throughout her studies, she's been consistent, reliable, professional, and a pleasure to work with. I'm proud to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Graphic Design, Sandra Lee.
It's an honor to stand among so many skilled creatives tonight. As an underclassman, I'd often wonder what it'd be like to be a Trustee Scholar, and from my perspective, it seemed unobtainable. So to be standing here today is incredibly surreal. I am so thankful for all the people who helped me on this journey. Thank you to all the trustees and donors here today who made my dreams possible through your support. Pinpointing the exact moment that I knew I wanted to be an artist is an impossible task. Like many of my peers here tonight, art became a natural part of my life, whether it was painting idly, writing stories, or creating book covers for my novel ideas. Art helped me express myself in ways I normally couldn't. I was a more introverted person growing up, so the act of creation helped me grow. And in high school, I took a leap of faith and decided to apply to our design program. Out of all of the mediums I experimented with, I always enjoyed design the most. And after 4 years, I met lifelong friends and discovered my true passion, which ultimately led me here to Ringling College and the graphic design program. I described art earlier as the act of creation, and throughout my time at Ringling, I've come to realize that it's also the act of becoming. Ringling helped me grow into the person and artist I am today. I've become a leader through community service in the Lazarus and Youth Experiencing Art programs, teaching art and partnering with local nonprofits. I've become a project manager through extracurriculars, leading sustainability initiatives and green ambassadors, and starting Ringling's first ever Asian Student Alliance. And most importantly, I've become a designer that has taken agency over the messages I can spread. I've learned that design can go beyond everyday consumerism and spread real social change, and I want to carry that mindset with me beyond graduation, namely in arts organizations and galleries, curating and directing initiatives for environmental justice. Thank you to the Ringling faculty who have taught me so much about how to be a design thinker, curator, service leader, and art historian. And thank you to my dear friends who constantly inspire me and have been my backbone of support and love for many years. Thank you, Mom and Dad, who are watching from home in Tennessee right now, who immigrated from Ukraine and South Korea all those years ago, for teaching me what bravery is. You are the strongest people I know. You deserve the stars and so much more, and I love you both so, so much. That dream, which seemed so unobtainable back then, is now real. Thank you.
From the time she started in our department, Taco has been a confident leader among the students in our class. In addition to her outstanding classwork, she founded the Lorem Ipsum group to teach graphic design to non-graphic design majors because, like me, she believes that graphic design is for everyone. I'm proud to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Graphic Design, Taco Parsanadze.
Hello, my name is Taco Parsanadze and I come from the Republic of Georgia, a country that we Georgians call Sakartvelo. Growing up in the countryside of Batumi, I only cared about colors. I was fascinated by the greens of tangerine and apple trees outside my window, the dark blues of the Black Sea and the whites of seagulls, and the shades of everything that surrounded me. I was fortunate to have a grandma who loved to embellish our garden with vibrant colors. My twin sister and I would often climb the tallest fig tree in our garden, look down on these vibrant colors of the flowers, and wonder about our future. We would often imagine ourselves studying in the capital of Georgia or studying abroad near our country, but we never thought that we would ever cross the Atlantic. In 10th grade, I received an opportunity to complete my high school education in UWC Dilijan in Armenia, a place where I started to put my love for canvas onto canvas, my love for colors onto canvas. I immersed myself in painting and spent countless hours in the studios. That was when I realized that I had to be an artist. At that time, I was full of fear and doubt, thinking that my passion could not be a career choice. In the midst of this doubt, I met a Ringling representative who showed me the view book, and I still vividly remember scrolling through these beautifully designed pages and being fascinated by the opportunities that I could have. Today, after 4 years, I am part of a talented group of creatives who are designing the new view book. The opportunity to come to Ringling was only made possible with the generous full UWC Davis scholarship that I was fortunate enough to receive. Without it, I would have had to give up the dream that I saw in the view book. Coming to Ringling as a freshman in graphic design, who did not even know what Illustrator was, overwhelmed me. And seeing how far I've come fills me with gratitude for the amazing graphic design faculty and creative friends around me. Standing here and receiving this award makes me think of that little girl on that fig tree. I want to tell her that her future is everything and more than she has ever imagined. Now, my objective lies in bringing what I've learned here back home in order to empower the young artists to pursue their artistic calling without any fear of not having any career opportunities in the creative field. I want to thank my family for never doubting me and for filling my life with colors. And I want to express immense gratitude to the Board of Trustees for this honorary award. Thank you.
Micah is an amazing visual communicator. From the illustrations he creates with scene, character, mood, and mystery, he evokes spirit in each story he tells. He also is a very amazing leader and a team member. He's very active in the community, in the Ringling community, as well as a great advocate for the illustration department. It is my great honor to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Illustration, Micah Eubanks.
Hello, everyone. I'm incredibly honored to be the Illustration Department's Trustee Scholar for the class of 2024. My gratitude goes to Ringling College, the Board of Trustees, the donors, and Dr. Thompson for graciously granting this scholarship. Representing the largest department at Ringling, filled with the most talented and diligent students I know, is amazing and only slightly intimidating. It's hard not to let the imposter syndrome creep in just a little bit. When I arrived at Ringling, I didn't know why I made art. I knew what I wanted to do. My dream was to work as a visual development artist in entertainment and help bring amazing stories to life. Little has changed there. However, besides drawing for fun, I lacked a deeper purpose for my career choice. Thanks to both my widened perspective from my Ringling education and current events, I was able to pinpoint my true purpose. It's hard to live in a place that is hostile to you. As a transgender man and a person of color, I often feel like I have to strive to be unrealistically exceptional in order to justify my place in a world that does not respect me. Thankfully, Ringling College has been a refuge for transgender and minority students such as me. I forever thank this institution for being a safe place where people can be themselves at a time when often that is difficult. My career is not solely defined by my identity, but I never want anyone to feel like they aren't valued because of who they are. That's my purpose, creating entertaining content while advocating for the rights of the disadvantaged. Obviously, entertainment alone cannot bring widespread change. It's a small piece of the puzzle, but if I'm able to even slightly contribute to the well-being of those like me, I will. My years of Ringling have been some of the best years of my life, and I want to thank everyone who has helped me throughout my journey. To my mom, my dad, and my family, who always supported my passions, even when I wasn't that good. To my girlfriend, the most beautiful person that I know. To all my friends who have made my 20s so much fun. And to my professors who have helped me grow into a better artist than I ever could have been on my own. I owe everything to the people who have supported and loved me. I'm uncertain of the future, but as long as I have my family, friends, and my community, I think I'll be okay. Thank you so much.
The best way I could describe Hannah would be positivity personified. She is like a breath of fresh air in the department. Not only is her work creative, her work is technically excellent, and her work is already winning industry awards. She's a tutor, she's one of the leaders for the Designimators, she is a motion mentor, and she volunteers at all the department events, and it's an honor to have her in my senior class. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the Department of Motion Design Trustee Scholar, Hannah Nguyen.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Hannah Nguyen, and I'm very humbled to stand here tonight to represent not only the motion design department, but also my culture, my country, Vietnam. This is the greatest honor and absolutely the dream come true to become the Trustee Scholar. First and foremost, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of those who make this moment possible. A big thank you go out to the Motion Design Department and our amazing faculty members who always been our guiding light, pushing us to achieve more than we ever thought possible. Thank you for helping us not only grow together as an amazing community, but also as a great individual artist. I also want to thank all my friends and fellow students who have been always by my side, working hard day and night to elevate our creative community to the new height. You all play a significant role in shaping me into the person I am today. Before applying to Ringling College, I was switching major because I didn't know what the future could hold for me. When I applied to Ringling, I thought it could be the slim chance for me to get accepted, since it's one of the top motion design schools in the world. Even though no one in my family is pursuing an art career, I knew it was my true calling, and until now, I feel very thankful that I followed my heart and applied, since going to Ringling has been the best risk I ever took. The first year in Ringling College was hard because the pandemic happened and all the classes were moved online. But it was amazing how our faculty kept us all motivated and engaged. When I arrived at the college for the first time in my sophomore year, I was shy and scared because I didn't know anyone or anything about the campus. It was amazing how our faculties and everyone is so friendly, and I thought it could be the hard time for me to fit in, but I was wrong. Everyone was welcoming me, and then I became so much better. They taught us not only the software, but also the soft skill that prepare us for the real world. With my first internship, thanks to the professional experience I had from my motion design classes, I felt confident and prepared well enough to perform at my best, and I think that showed to the company because they trusted me to work on one of their top client projects like Adobe, Walmart. I will be forever thankful for the motion design department who always encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone and do what I love. The motion design program also lets me stay curious and experiment with so many different art mediums. It's incredible how much I've grown over the year by trying out ideas, asking questions, receiving feedback, and fixing mistakes. I have become open to new ideas and always excited to take risks. Every second working as a motion designer means the world to me. Being able to stand here and share my story feels unreal. I'm very honored to become the Trustee Scholar for the Motion Design Department this year. And I'm very honored to become a Trustee Scholar for the Motion Design this year. And I also want to share this wonderful moment to all my friends and fellow students. Congrats to all of us for achieving this honor. To the Board of Trustees at Ringling College, Dr. Thompson, and our department head, Ed Cheatham, thank you so much for giving us this greatest honor and the opportunity to share our story with you all. And I also want to thank you so much to all our faculty members, to all my motion design besties, and to Ringling College for being my second family. You always been there for me, and you helping me so much to become a cheerful risk taker who always ready to take challenges and chase after my dreams. And most importantly, my heart sincerely feel blessed and thankful for my parents, my husband, my family who are in the audience tonight, and whoever watching it from far away. You always been so more than supportive and believe in me fully. I could never done this without all of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Con xin chân thành cảm ơn.
I first got to know Stephanie when she transferred to Ringling College her sophomore year, and she worked as a student monitor, and I was immediately impressed with her organization and work ethic. This combination of engagement, talent, thoughtfulness, hard work, and always striving to improve her environment embodies all of the best attributes we look for in our Trustee Scholars. I am very honored to introduce this year's Photography and Imaging Trustee Scholar, Stephanie Verone.
My college career started in 2019 at a New York university. And in 2021, I was lucky enough to be able to transfer to Ringling College of Art and Design. Coming to Ringling was a new beginning for me. I transferred from a college that had canceled their photography program halfway through my degree and defunded the art department as a whole shortly after I had left. At first, the thought of having to transfer colleges was discouraging. I would have to leave my family and friends and start a new journey. But little did I know this would be the biggest blessing I could have gotten. At Ringling, I have truly been able to become the artist I want to be. Since taking my first steps on campus, I have experienced an endless amount of support from not only my professors, but other faculty and staff, fellow students, and community members. Ringling was a new world, a world of possibilities with people who encouraged ambition and creativity. I had never experienced a place that was so diverse within their art community and so passionate about helping young artists succeed in the art world. At Ringling College, I have grown in ways I didn't think were possible. My education helped to guide my learning, and the opportunities provided by Ringling has furthered my photography abilities and so much more. I am so happy and honored to be up here today receiving this award and to be able to share with you all how incredible it is to be a part of the Ringling College community and to be recognized as a Trustee Scholar. I want to give a special thank you to the Board of Trustees for selecting me for this honor, to all the faculty and staff that have inspired me to keep creating my work, to my friends and fellow students that are always ready to model or assist me for a photo shoot, to my family that has always accepted my creativity and allowed me to do whatever it takes to pursue my art. And lastly, to my high school art teacher, Brez, who taught me my first photography class. I am so happy you could be here tonight. Thank you all for your support. I could not have achieved this without you. Thank you.
The VR major's on fire. We're attracting students from all over campus to our minor and to the major. This year, we're celebrating a student who transferred from the computer animation major with nearly a 4.0. You know when you have a really good student when at critique time, all the other students stop whatever's distracting them and they stand up from their desk just to behold what they're about to see. I'm proud to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Virtual Reality Development, Yushin Dai.
Hello everyone, my name is Dai Yuntian. I'm a virtual reality development major and a Trustee Scholar. Throughout our lives, we are all searching for one thing that truly motivates and inspires us. Since I was a child, I have been passionate about art. However, in the environment where I grew up, it is a common belief that academically successful children should pursue a career with more promising prospects, such as lawyers or doctors rather than artists. Despite such pressure, my dream has never wavered, and I have worked tirelessly to make it a reality. I was thrilled to be accepted into Ringling College of Art and Design. For me, there's nothing more fulfilling than bringing my imagination to life through art. Initially, I focused on improving my animation skills, but then I discovered a new passion for technical arts and world building. A stroke of luck led me to a senior thesis show in VR major, where I saw its incredible potential. This field allows me to combine art with technical expertise, offering endless creative possibilities. So, as a junior, I made the bold decision to switch my major and dive into virtual reality. Starting from scratch with no software experiences was challenging, but I feel incredibly fortunate to have had a supportive network of professors who are always willing to lend a hand, and I'm grateful to my peers who always help answer my questions and expand our knowledge together. I'm excited to be part of the Ringling community and to contribute my strengths to the college that helped me find my life path. As a member of Ringling, I want to be there to help others just as others were there when I needed it most. We are all on this journey together, and we can all achieve great things at Ringling. Thank you for your support. 谢谢大家。
Ping was a freshman visual studies student in the fall of 2020, which of course was at the height of COVID. So she had all of her freshman classes online. And in spite of those setbacks, she was so engaged. I have never seen a student with such a driving sense of inquiry. Ping's fine art, photography, and installation work is meticulous. It's thoughtful and it's exemplary. She is committed to producing the highest quality work imaginable. I'm happy to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Visual Studies, Ping Ho.
Speak louder, louder, and louder. I'm not used to it. When I was young, people didn't hear me often because of my soft voice. I always needed to speak up, but that's so much effort. So I choose to listen, to look around, to feel and document my surroundings through my camera. Through the lens, I see more, and I see art. But not only the physicality, but also the relationship that emerges between the work, the viewer, and the place. I believe that art can be found anywhere. As Marina Abushi said, art must be life, it must belong to everybody. Generous scholarship from the Shelby Davis Foundation and Ringling College of Art and Design made it possible for me to study in Europe and the United States. I'm inspired and embraced by art that I have seen in Western countries that blur the boundaries of art and life. Art, like a source of life, introduced me to a bigger world through its own language, accessibility, inclusivity, and embracement. I want to become a curator who brings contemporary art to everyone by creating a platform for artists' voices to raise awareness. In any type of art presentation, it always has the power to open a dialogue because, on a larger scale, art creates conversations among society and shapes lives and community. I don't speak up. I take action of what I see because I believe art speaks for itself. I want to thank people who ignited my life on my journey of us as an artist curator and those who impacted who I am now. To Claudia Convey-Jones, Joe Fick, Nathan Scows, Marina Shotlet, thank you for your advice, enlightenment, and questions. To Emery, Krista, Connie, Danny, and Virginia, thank you for your guidance during my internship at the Sarasara Art Museum. To Chelsea, Noel, Wes, Molly, Amy, and Barbara, my learning at Ringling wouldn't have so much joy without your care and support. To my peers and professors at SAIC Exchange, James, Sean, Kumar, and Gordon, thank you for showing me the other side of the art and how to be an artist. To Ricardo, thank you for letting me know how to be adventurous and find my way to speak up. To Bao, Lauren, my guests here, and my Ringling friends, thank you for always being there, listening to me. To the Board of Trustees, thank you for selecting me for this award. To my family across the Pacific, Papa, Mama, 大哥哥, 小哥哥, Yan, Halloumi. Thank you all for giving me the honor of speaking here tonight. 谢谢.
Alejandra is an RA, has been very engaged in our Student Government Association, even serving as the vice president for that organization, is a Lazarus Engaged Scholar, serves as a mentor within the film program, has been involved in a multitude of our programs and activities and service types of opportunities on campus through the years, and the list just goes on and on and on. I am so honored to introduce this year's Trustee Scholar for the Department of Student Life, Alejandra Cintron Rivera.
On August 29th of the year 2020, I left my small island, Puerto Rico, to come to Ringling College for the first time. Coming to study to the US was really nerve-wracking because it meant leaving a place full of family and love to go somewhere I had never been before. When I got to Ringling, I realized I had nothing to be worried about. I was fortunate enough to be a Lazarus Scholar in my freshman year, and this is where my student leader journey began. And it was all because of the students with whom I shared this honor with, because they inspired me to get more involved in our community. My role as a resident assistant and SGA vice president has given me the opportunity to inspire and empower others and meet the wonderful people that make up our student life. Students like Sally Mitidieri, Dallas Reynolds, and Bao Duong motivate me every single day to work hard because I see how hard they work and they inspire me to do the same. My work for student life and residence life has significantly influenced my work as a filmmaker. Film is the art form in which I choose to inspire and educate others. Even though I'm not a writer or a director, I hope that my work as a cinematographer inspires others and impacts their lives in positive ways. I want to take this time to thank my student life and film mentors who push me daily to work harder. Thank you so much for wanting me to be the best student leader and filmmaker I can be. Thank you to my film friends, Milena, Gabriel, Delaney, Sam, Carly, Almendra, and so many more. Thank you so much. I have learned and continue to learn so much from you. Gabriel Agosti, thank you for being there for me every single day and believing in me when I didn't even believe in myself. Thank you to Cookie Bloom and all the other donors who helped me accomplish my goals and dreams. You do so much for me and all the students at Ringling. Thank you so much for investing and caring in our future. And last, but certainly not least, gracias a mi mamá, a mi papá, a mi familia y a mis super nenas. Ustedes me dan la gana y la fuerza para seguir adelante cada día. Sin ustedes, yo no estuviera aquí parada. Este logro no es solo mío, pero nuestro. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Wow. Okay. I hope you now know why I believe I have the best job in the world serving as president of this remarkable art and design college. Yes, I really believe that. So you've only heard from 15 of more than 1,700 incredible students at Ringling College. But it gives you a taste of what our students are like and their passion. What an impressive group of artists and designers we have the privilege of meeting tonight. So let's please have another round of applause for the 23-24 Trustee Scholars. Weren't they absolutely amazing? Amazing. Thank all of you for joining us tonight to honor these extraordinary students, because this is what it's all about. We want to showcase what we do here at Ringling College, and for the support that you give to them and to this institution. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I hope you've had a great time tonight, and hope to see you next year for the 24-25 group of Trustee Scholars. See you next year.